touching down on the 7 deadly sins. But you know what I'm saying? I didn't see self-destruction there on my research. So when I was researching the 7 deadly sins, I did notice that self-destruction was not on there. You know what I mean? I'm really not sure why, but I'm gonna go ahead and touch on that for sure today. But self-destruction had me much like much like greed. It had me bound in chains. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't let me go. Maybe you can relate if you find yourself abusing narcotics, abusing alcohol, and getting into trouble. You know what I'm saying? If any of these substances have you to where your health is getting shot out and you're getting, you know what I'm saying, in problems like losing your job, getting evicted, getting locked up and arrested, getting sent away, losing your family, then you have a problem with self-destruction. You know what I'm saying? Addiction to me is self-destruction. So when I was bound in these chains of self-destruction, man, you, I would get drunk off of alcohol. I would get high off of cocaine, off of ecstasy, you know, and not only that, but I would also get into problems like fights. I'd get into altercation with different people, you know what I'm saying? Off of just being self-destructive. I even a couple of times when I was younger, I attempted suicide. I was 14 years old and I had got kicked out of the middle school for getting into an altercation with a guy. It was my last shot because previously I had gotten caught with weed in one of my classes. So I got busted with marijuana selling weed in my class, and I got sent to the principal's office, got suspended. After suspension, I came back, got in a fight with a guy. You know, I had a little girlfriend that I was in love with, man. And so getting kicked out of the school, man, I wasn't going to be able to see her or none of my friends. Honestly, that's a lot of the reasons why that I was feeling self-destruction. I started taking a bunch of pills. I think I had slammed like freaking 20 or 30 different over-the-counter medications, man, hoping to die. And I had wrapped a rope around a tree and I hung myself, man, and the branch broke off. So self-destruction for many years had me bound in chains, man, that wouldn't let me go. You know, and I'm proud of God and what He's done in my life. To Him be the glory. This is actually my second year of being alcohol free. I haven't abused any substances, you know what I mean? I've refrained from doing drugs. I don't do drugs no more. I don't smoke cigarettes. You know, I refrain from all of that BS. You know what I'm saying? So that was only through the grace of God and through His mercy that I was saved from these, from this self-destruction, you know. So alcohol also, you know, had me bound in chains. And I couldn't see it at the time, you know what I mean? It's like the devil disguises it in these ways. He makes it to where these sins really don't even seem like they're bad for you. You know, until you find yourself, you know, in the hospital on an overdose, which I have been in there myself in prior years, you know. Also when I was 14, you know, I had overdosed on pills. And I was in the freaking hospital, man, with a tube down my penis. And they were pumping my stomach out. My auntie was there that time. She was there for moral support. I guess I had called her in. But I remember waking up saying, man, don't get me out. I gotta take a piss. And, you know, I looked down and that tube she was like, you already peed. I'm like, damn, they're already pumping me out. So, I mean, by the grace of God, man, self-destruction doesn't play a part in my life anymore. And, you know, I don't provoke it and I don't wish it upon myself. You know, I'm blessed to say that it's not part of my life. This is not a bragging thing because, you know, anybody can fall victim to the sin, you know, of self-destruction. I've seen it ruin a lot of people's lives, man. I've seen it ruin people, homies of mine. They call me up. They like, man, I got a problem with this alcohol, man. You know what I'm saying? I got alcohol poisoning, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm getting different problems from this shit, man. I can't quit, Jay. And I pray over them and I give them encouragement. I give them uplift and I give them moral support. I give them brotherly love. And this wicked sin still has them bound in chains, you know. So all I can do, unfortunately, is pray for friends like this, man, that have alcohol abuse, you know, and drug addiction problems. I can't do nothing for them. You know, I'm blessed to sit here today on my whip out here in the free world, homie. As you can tell, you see, the city is my playground. You know, so every single day that I'm out here, I take the time to appreciate my freedom. Because for many years, I didn't have it. I was locked away, you know, doing time. And all I can remember is just fantasizing with my headset, you know, with my little radio, listening to music and just imagining that I was out here in the world. You know, it's crazy how convicts and gangsters, you know, and us hoodlums take our freedom for granted. You know, we can get locked up and arrested. We in there, we just like, man, I can't wait to get out. You know, all the stuff I'm gonna do, it's gonna be like this, it's gonna be like that. You know what I mean? And sadly, I'm not sure the percentage, but it's up there. Over 70% for sure. If you've been locked up, if you've been arrested, more than likely you've been there 2, 3, 4 times. Several times. You know, and that's statistically proven. You know, it's a revolving door, in and out, in and out. Like, what the heck's going on, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, I love my freedom, homie. That's why I named my channel Freedom Lifestyle, baby. Because this freedom is a lifestyle. And your boy Jay is on the road to redemption, homie. So when I'm out here screaming, you know what I mean? God changed my life, Jesus saved me, homie. I mean that from the bottom of my heart, homie. But I don't want y'all to get this twisted. If you know what I'm saying, one day, you know what I'm saying, I get into some shit. I'm out here, I might not say it the way the Christians and the church feel that I should be spitting it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a G, homie. That's all I ever been, a hustler, dog, out here on these streets, you know, that surrendered my life to Christ. And what I seek to do is to save homies in the neighborhood, bro. The youngins that still got a chance, man. Even some old head knuckleheads, man. Like, I'm down to help y'all boys too, man. If you really about that uplifting, about that growth and development, homie. About the brotherhood, about a mold. Love, honor, obedience, homie. Sacrifice. That righteousness, baby. If you about that movement, then you should hit your boy Jay up, man. Next year, I'm finna drop a couple albums, man. But I don't have a squad, I don't have a team, so everything I'm doing, I'm having to do by the grace of God, homie. Come out here and spit what I gotta say to y'all, man. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no weakness over here, bro. There ain't no little sucker shit out here on my side, homie. You know what I'm saying? Remember, I'm dealing with 3 deadly sins. And wrath is my #1 sin that I still have in me, homie. That I'm still dealing with. And then I got pride, I got lust, I'm still dealing with these, man. So, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is, bro. But I got love for all my G's nationwide, homie. When I say that, I mean it, bro. Because I've had homeboys that are sureños. I've had homeboys that are norteños. I've had homies that are bloods. You know what I'm saying? I've had Vice Lord homies. I've had famas down there in Texas, homie, that are Cuerno, Cuete, Letra, Tango. You know what I'm saying? And just a bunch of different neighborhood cliques that I had in the past. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't set trip on nobody, bro. On nobody, man. You know what I'm saying? Not me. Other homies, they might not have the enlightenment that I got, so they're not on that level just yet. But you know what I'm saying? I would love to see prisons just emptied out with a bunch of homies get released, get pushed out like the crack law did, you know, back a few years back. You know what I'm saying? It was in the early 2000 years, man, the crack law got passed through and a bunch of bang load homies from the feds got released, bro. Got pushed out. I was there when some of them got released. You know what I mean? Like, that's my vision to see, homie. But it does you no good to get released if you're just gonna be going right back to that bitch. You know what I'm saying? So I would like to see some kind of prison reform. And believe me, man, when I tell you this, bro, I am just getting started, homeboy. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm dedicated my life to seeing the gospel fulfilled, for the scripture to come alive, man. in the streets, in my gangsters' lives, you know what I mean? In my homies' lives. Going to prisons and teach classes, homie, and prepare them. Start some programs in there that's gonna help them, you know what I'm saying? Leave the mentality alone, you know what I'm saying? To have a revelation, to get a renewed mind, you know what I mean? And that's what we on out here on these streets, homie. You know what I'm saying? I'm really hoping these videos land on the right hand, though, bro. Because one thing I've realized since I've started following Christ, and I started following the gospel and dedicating my life to helping humanity, is that not everybody's with the movement. A lot of people still asleep, man. They're sleeping in the graveyard of ignorance. You know what I mean? And that's why I'm here, to wake y'all boys up, man, and tell you it's time to rise. You know what I'm saying? It's time for a renewed mind. It's time to change these streets, homie, and come out here and make a difference, Brody. You know what I'm saying? I'm sick and tired of seeing the devil win, bro, destroying, you know what I'm saying, my raza, destroying the brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? This music, too. Like, all these rappers that be rapping that poison out their mouth, man. And, you know what I'm saying, about nothing but they're working for the enemy, bro. A lot of them, that sadly, they don't even know what the hell they're doing, bro. You know what I'm saying? But you're working for the devil, man, if you spitting all that BS out your mouth, man. That's why I'm dropping these albums, man, hoping to spread the message. It's my type of style, homie. First and foremost, is God and Christ, you know what I'm saying? It's about the gospel, about the movement, about the change, you know? But there's power to the people, homie. You know, I'm a revolutionist. You know, a street activist, homie. A former gangster, man, a former hustler, a former Latin king, homie. Out here in the streets, dog. I still got love for the crown. For all my kings, worldwide, globally, homie. But you gotta understand that, you know what I'm saying, why I'm moving the way I'm moving and how I'm rocking the way I'm rocking. You know, I'm only the real king is gonna respect it and understand it. You know what I mean? Because the problems humanity and the streets face are so ginormous, man, that this is the way I have to move to make a difference, to make a change in these streets. I'm gonna have to rely on God, because it's gonna take a miracle by the Almighty Himself to change this bullshit and get the streets back on top where they're supposed to be. Switch sides with the busters on top, like Pac said. You know what I mean? Shout out to Brian Trejo out there, man, doing your thing, spreading the gospel. Shout out to the warrior Levo Martinez, doing the gospel work too, bro. I love y'all brothers, man. And hopefully one day we can come together and collaborate. My boy Seven out there in Cali. You know, shout out to you too, homie. I respect what y'all boys doing, man. You know, and anybody else that's spitting peace, prosperity, and the power of God. If you out here on that movement of righteousness, I'm going to support it 1,000, homie. You know, and even homies that, you know what I'm saying, they really not fully enlightened yet, and they still walking on the dark side. You know, you boys, I see potential, man. You know, I see a lot of little different YouTubers out there, you know, and, you know what I'm saying, I see a lot of different rappers too, and when the time comes, you boys gonna join the movement, you know what I'm saying, when God says it's time. You know, I got faith in even the lost, man, even the guys that out here doing bad, you know, living a destructive lifestyle, still in the hustler mentality. I got love for y'all boys too, homie. When the time comes, you boys will join the movement. You know what I'm saying? God's already revealed this to me, man. But there's a lot of hypocrisy and people that may try to, you know what I'm saying, tell me that I should talk like this and I should talk like that and I should refrain from this and refrain from that. And honestly, I appreciate that. I appreciate you boys holding me accountable and enlightening me. I do listen, don't get it twisted, man. But you got to understand one thing, that, you know, you're dealing with an imperfect man. I got many imperfections that I'm still dealing with. But that will not keep me from spreading the message. That will not keep me from claiming the kingdom of God. You got me twisted, homie. I will not shut up, bro. I'm going to keep moving the way I move and be who I am. You know what I'm saying? And change is going to come through the power of Christ, homie. That's how the change is going to come, you know what I mean? So don't think that I'm a fake Christian or that I'm still lost and, you know, that I'm just wrong all the way and that, you know what I mean? Don't start thinking like that, brody. You know what I'm saying? Because right then and there, that's hatred, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's not love right there. If you're gonna cut me off because I said something foul, or I made a mistake, then you're not really, you know what I'm saying? I don't really even want you around me anyway. I don't need you following me. I don't need your input on nothing. The door's right there and bounce, bro. Don't let it hit you on the way out, man. You know what I'm saying? I only want to keep it real with people that's willing to, you know what I'm saying, grow with me side by side. Because I'm not going to cut anybody off for making a mistake. We humans, homie. Just understand that I'm out here for the streets dirty. You know what I'm saying? Every single city, bro. Nationwide, the USA, bro. But like I said on all my videos, homie, be expecting me, homie. You know what I'm saying? Coming to a city near you in God's timing. When God says it's time and he provides the way, he paves the way for me to get there. That's how it's all gonna go down. Shout out to my brother King Tone. Grow up, grow out. Mad respect to you, brother. With all that said, homeboys, I'm outie. Amor.
What?